What's good, Tarot Tribe? It's the Priest, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at what you need to let go of. These messages are going to be coming directly from your shadow self. Okay, so anytime we let go or we rid or we release or detach something, it's usually because we are ascending or evolving. So these are going to be messages from your shadow self regarding what you need to let go of. But also when you let go of whatever is here for you today, I definitely feel like there are going to be blessings coming in. So I'm not going to just leave you with the messages of what you need to let go of, but I'm also going to tell you why and what's coming in after you release or let go of this. So I definitely feel like I'm hearing like you're going to be recouped what you've lost. So this isn't just letting go of things, sacrificing things, because I'm hearing even that word's pretty big. For just anything, this is for your desires and your passions to come forth. So I am going to be leaving you guys with some encouraging messages on when you let go of this, what is coming in for you. Okay, so we have 4 different decks that you can choose from. You can also choose your chapter down below or find the pinned comment for which deck you feel like resonates most with you. We have 4 different decks you can choose from. We have deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, and deck number 4. All right, let's jump into the reading and see what it is that you need to let go of. All right, if you guys chose deck number 1, this is your reading and what you need to let go of. Okay. So the first thing that I have here for what you need to let go of is anything that's not bringing you peace. Okay, anything that's unsettling. We also have anger and chains. Okay, I also feel like if you chose this deck, you could be an empath. Okay, that also means that most of the situations that you're going through and even the people that you're dealing with, their energy is more so of what you're learning how to have boundaries with your own energy. Otherwise, you absorb it. So I feel like these circumstances that you're going through, they are teaching you how to remain true to who you are, regardless of what the outside circumstances are. Okay, so we have this person is surrounded by thorns. Okay, they're peaceful amidst everything going on. Okay, so usually all of these events and circumstances that you're currently going through, let's get some more information on that. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. It's teaching you how to remain who you are regardless of the outside circumstances. Because if you change based on every surrounding or environment around you, you become a chameleon, right? You adapt to your environment, then you're not being true to yourself. Okay, so I definitely feel like even with the 10 of Wands, letting go of what you can no longer control. Okay, we're going to get some more information on that. 10 of Pentacles, I definitely see that there is a job situation here in the Magician. Okay, so this feels really good. Love. We also have clinging to the past. Okay, and I want to clarify. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, this tells me that when you make this decision to let go of this ending, let's see what this ending is. 10 of Wands. Let's clarify for deck 1. Why is this here? Thank you. 4 of Cups. Okay. It's an ending that's happening, but it wasn't bringing you fulfillment. Okay. It could be a job situation. It does not have to be. Let's get some more information on the 10 of Pentacles. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Thank you. The Moon, Pisces. You could be a Pisces. You don't have to be. Okay, you can also be an Aries. That's another sign I'm picking up right away. You don't have to be, but the Moon is here. Okay, so I don't see that you see this coming, right? When you let go of whatever this is that's not bringing you satisfaction, it could definitely be a job. Okay, Page of Cups, because I see that something new is going to be coming in. Okay, so you're not just releasing this for nothing. You're going to be releasing this so that you can receive an offer that's going to bring you more of an emotional fulfillment. We have the 4 of Cups here. This would be dissatisfaction. Okay. Just imagine you ranking a meal that you just ate a 4 out of a 10. That's what the 4 of Cups is. It's dissatisfaction. So anything that's bringing you dissatisfaction, your spirit will give you certain nudges, okay? Because I definitely feel like you're an empath and you're also manifesting something. So whatever it is that you're letting go of, this ending, okay? Let's see why the 5 of Cups is here. Five of Cups. Thank you. Okay. Could definitely have been a relationship or a situation that was once bringing you fulfillment at one point and is no longer doing that. That's another thing that I'm getting here. Whoa. It's crazy how I said a 4 out of a 10, right? Because now the 10 of Cups was the card that was just flying over there. Okay. You are being recouped. You are going to see the recoupers. Gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? You will reap all of what you've lost. Okay. Even in your relationships, I'm seeing that something new is coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is a wish come true, but Spirit is definitely saying to release something. What else do they need to release? We know the past sorrow, what didn't work out. Okay, whatever didn't work out, you are releasing it. We have the 9 of Swords, whatever's keeping you up at night. Okay, we definitely have 6 of Wands, success coming in for you. Okay, Spirit, what do you want them to know about this? Traveling. Okay, you do have another opportunity that's coming in here that's going to bring you success. What you need to release is what's not bringing you happiness, what's making you have a bad taste in your mouth. Okay, what's not satisfying with the 4 of Cups here. I also feel like your financial situation is getting ready to change. Okay, we have 2 10s here, 10s of Pentacles, 10s of Cups. So you're releasing what is out of your control and trusting that you're on the right path. Even in this job situation, let's get information on the job. Okay, Page of Swords, and also this relationship, 8 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so some of you are walking away from something. Okay, take it how it resonates. It could be a person. I'm feeling for many of you, you could be resonating with both of that. Okay, the Page of Swords here, there is some type of communication or another job opportunity that's kind of lurking. Okay, so those of you who are looking for a financial change, I definitely see that it's going to turn in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's see why anger is in chains is here. Thank you. The Hierophant, 7 of Swords. Yeah, so this is just everything that has happened, that's transpired in the past. Spirit is wanting you to let go of it for a new beginning. It's like you're not the same. You are constantly changing and evolving, and everything that you have that's like low frequency here, that's like, oh, really heavy, is everything that's happened in the past. It's not exactly what's happening in the present moment as much as it is in the past, or having just this realization of certain things that you have to walk away from. Because what I'm sensing here is that you're manifesting a completely new beginning. Okay, we have the Magician here. Let's see what they're manifesting. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, good luck is on your side. Okay, so whenever it is that you let this go and stop dwelling on the empty cups, maybe certain situations that didn't work out, certain things that are not bringing you satisfaction, this Wheel of Fortune is bringing in something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Okay, it's a passion. It's something that you're very connected to. Okay, it could be something that you've been dreaming about doing. It's getting back to yourself. Okay, there's been some distractions that I'm seeing here that really needed to be let go of so that you can get back on the right track, even with manifesting more finances for yourself. Okay, let's clarify this 10 of Pentacles. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here for deck 1 for what they need to release? Temperance. Okay, Sagittarius energy on the board. We also have an Ace of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, something is coming in for you. So some of you who already released this, I feel like this blessing is coming into you. Now, this blessing is going to be an opportunity. Let's see more about what's coming in. Thank you. Yeah, 9 of Swords, Ace of Wheels. Thank you, Spirit, for always coming through. Because we have an opportunity here, okay? And it's coming very, very fast with the 9 of Swords. It might not even be something that you were looking for, something that you were asking for. But as you release, you are making room for something that you're manifesting, which is more abundance in your life, more security, loyalty, love. Okay, you've learned enough. That's what I'm sensing. Spirit is saying you've learned enough from the things that you've experienced. Now is the time to embrace new. Now is the time to embrace what you really want, which is the fulfillment, which is satisfaction here. You had to walk away from some things that weren't bringing you happiness, that weren't bringing you the financial stability that you were even looking for also. But we do have an Ace of Wheels coming in. Okay, we also have a wand. Some of you may even be in the next few months getting a new car. Some of you may be getting a new house, something tangible. Okay, it's coming in very, very fast because you made room for it. Okay, what you let go of, the sorrow, the emptiness that happened in the past, looking forward, shifting your energy to the future. Okay, this is going to allow you to travel more and also explore. Okay, I'm picking up a lot of water signs here, a lot of inquisitiveness that you have to see and just, you have this curiosity for life, this excitement here. Okay, and Spirit definitely wants you to go after that. So I do see that there's going to be something that's coming in. All you're to do is to remain peaceful among everything that's happening. And it's kind of an illusion because everything that's happening is only inside of here. I said here, but you can't see my head, your head. It's inside your head. Okay. The past does not exist. Only in a imaginative world and of memories do we connect with something that has already happened. So the past only exists if you allow yourself to live there. Okay. But this is no longer going on. It's only going on when you start thinking about it. Then you start feeling all of the energy again come back. So you're learning how to release. Okay. We have the Hierophant. We have Taurus energy here as well. We have Pisces. We have Taurus. We have Sagittarius. We have Aries energy. Okay. All water sign energy for sure. Okay. So you guys are coming into a reconciliation with your true self, with your higher self. So your shadow self has been, I guess you can say, struggling to trust the wrong people. Okay, let's get some more information. Yeah, we have the heart chakra peeking through. Okay, with the 7 of Swords. All right, any other messages for deck 1? Yeah, love it. The Truth, yeah. So you're getting ready to have a reconciliation, if you haven't already, with your higher self. And what that feels like is you can dream about your true self. It's usually when you're imagining your greatest version of yourself and the greatest life that you can imagine for yourself. Okay, that's when you're going to see this. So you're getting ready to have a reunion with just who you are. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of chakra stuff coming through here. Okay, we have the heart chakra coming through. Now we have the solar plexus chakra. This is all about knowledge of oneself. Literally, the more you learn about yourself, the more that these new opportunities are going to come about, because I feel like your past is recognizable by your shadow self. And these new opportunities that are coming in, they're going to recognize your greatest version of yourself, your higher self. Okay, this is when you are in alignment with what you love. This is when you are passionate. Recognition and reward. Some of you guys are getting ready to either start a YouTube channel or create content or get in front of people. You're a light. Okay, you could have definitely resonated with another deck. But I'm sensing that you are letting go of the dark. Some of this is not even yours to carry. It's other people's doing. So what this is doing for you after you release it is people are going to recognize this shift in your life if you have not already taken the shift. But the wheel is in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. So let's see if there's anything else. Emotional withdrawal is at the bottom. Okay, something's getting ready to shift here. We have emotional loss. 5 of Cups again. So some of you guys could definitely be going through a heartbreak, but I'm just sensing that it's not going to last very long if you've already went through it. Okay, it could just be, sometimes it's just a bittersweet moment. It doesn't have to be a heartbreak, but some of you could have definitely lost someone. Okay, could have lost someone or felt like you've lost someone, even if they're here. But I'm just seeing that every single time I get this card, there's balance that comes in with celebration. You know, every time I get your cards that are coming up, the moon, subconscious things are coming to the surface, more things are being revealed to you. And as they're being revealed to you, anything that feels like a thorn is what you're releasing. This is going to get you closer and closer to peace, closer and closer to love. So you have an opportunity coming in here. It's a passion. Okay. It's something you could have been dreaming about. There's recognition. There's reward here. I'm hearing that some of you could have been sleeping on yourself, not knowing as much power as you do have. So Spirit wants to bring you back to yourself. In order to do that, you're just releasing what no longer belongs to you. Okay. And that's anything that brings you a lack of peace, anything that gets you riled up with anger. Allow this to be an alertness of what needs to be released instead of falling deep into that energy, right? We allow ourselves to get angry, but just enough to realize, okay, we're angry. I'm aware there's no need to be angry, and come back to that place. This is what you're learning. This is a maturity that you're learning here, even with just releasing this. Okay. Any last messages, Spirit? Anything else they need to let go of? One more card. Thank you. Possibilities, breakthrough. You're getting ready to have a breakthrough. Let go of the route or the possibility that didn't work. There's more than just 2 doors. There are so many doors to success, so many doors to love here. And Spirit is definitely allowing you to do that, but not being afraid of losing something. Even with the 4 of Cups, not being afraid that if I let this go, or if I let this person go, that I'm not going to receive that love anymore, or will I feel that anymore? Or will I have that feeling? Yes, that feeling is within you. It's who you are. So yeah, this is some deep, deep spiritual stuff that's happening. I feel like you guys are going through some shadow work, but there's so many blessings that are around you. You have brand new opportunities that are coming in, something that is going to bring you a reward, something that's going to allow you to shine your light. So you will have a breakthrough here very soon. This breakthrough is in perspective, okay, and the strength that you do have. So if you guys chose deck number 1, this is your reading in everything you needed to let go of from your shadow self, and also all of the messages for what's coming in when you do let go of this. So you have a lot of joy, a lot of happiness coming in, and a lot of opportunities that are leading you straight to love and abundance. So if you guys chose deck number 1, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of feedback or comments to you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to move on to deck number 2. If you guys chose deck number 2, this is your reading in what your shadow self wants you to release. Okay, overall energy, fated to suffer. Is this me? And envious. Okay. All right. Some of these cards came up in my last reading as well. So you guys could have definitely resonated with exactly what you need to hear. But I'm definitely sensing, let's look at what you're going through. The 8 of Swords is here. So there is a need to release and let go of this thought process that you have about things working out for you. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Okay, it's the negative talk, it's the doubt, it's the self-sabotage, it's getting in your head, talking yourself out of good things that are coming. Something is coming in here with the Ace of Wands. This is a new opportunity for you in passion. It's a new energy that's coming in for you. Let's see, deck 2. What do you want them to release? Shadow self. Thank you. Hope and your spiritual union. So Spirit wants you to release everything that is not of your spiritual union. Okay. And your spiritual union is just the positive, the good. Okay. And then also hope. So when I feel the release, I feel like this is more of like a, going to the top of the mountain and shouting, that type of release. This is more of like a release of hope. Spirit wants you to have more of a hopeful mindset here. Okay. And that is actually when you're hopeful, you are in alignment with your spirit. When you feel good about something and you're hopeful, you're optimistic about it, then you're in alignment. Even if it doesn't work out for you, you still know, okay, well, this isn't the right door. Just keep going on my journey and I'll be led, and I trust that I'll be led with my intuition to the right door. So you are definitely being guided to be more open towards hopeful outcomes in your life. Okay. Let's also see the Ace of Wands here. Okay, yeah, we have joy. We have the White Newman, which is all about embracing joy and having an optimistic outlook on life. Okay, let's confirm why the Eight of Swords is here. Okay, so it's like the doubtful part of you isn't you. That's what you're learning to release. And of course, yes, nobody's perfect. You will have many different levels. There are different levels of doubt. Okay, once you know you can do something, you have confidence in it, the doubt goes away. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay, so you're releasing something, okay, that is bringing some type of suffering. 10 of Swords, it will come to an end. What is this Devil card here for? Okay, could definitely be codependent ways, feeling like you need someone to make you happy. And the reason why I say that, we have the Two of Cups here, is because there is power in not having to need someone for happiness. Okay, it's not even about them at this point, it's about you. And I love you enough to tell you that it is the most powerful thing when you don't have to depend on receiving this good feelings of serotonin. Serotonin is what I'm feeling, like these endorphin feelings of feeling in love, you know, when you have those butterflies and you're excited about that Two of Cups. So basically Spirit is saying that this can be generated through yourself alone without the need of someone to bring that to you. Okay, this is a different level here. So there's definitely an ending that's happening, but there's a beginning that's happening. Okay, so on the opposite end, let's get some more on the Devil, because the Devil is usually, you know, entrapment. We have the High Priestess, follow your intuition, and the Lovers. Yeah, this could definitely be a love situation. So Spirit is saying that your connection with your own heart and your soul, that, you know, when you release all of these feelings here, because I have envy, I have that maybe certain relationships could bring certain things out. Okay, that's something I'm getting to. But it's almost like you're learning to see the light of things. Okay, not focusing so much on the bad, not focusing on so much of what didn't work out. This is all about changing your perspective and focusing on what is going good. Okay, and sometimes that could be hard to do when it feels like everything around us is falling apart. But your spiritual union, the connection that you have with your own heart and soul, is what Spirit wants you to have, so that you don't feel like you need it from anywhere else. Okay, it's more of a self-sufficient feeling. Let's see what else you need to let go of. We have maturity. So you're going through a maturing stage, even with your finances. Spirit wants you to turn in. Okay, Two of Cups. Okay, you have a life partner. Whether you feel like you've met them already or not, you do have a partner that I'm sensing very, very heavily. You do have a soul tribe. You do have a union. There are people that love you. Deck 2. That's basically what your shadow self is being ignited into a different version of you. That's why we have Is This Me? Okay, because it could have been something you picked up even as a child, of just thinking that, oh, this is too good to be true. Anything that brings that heaviness of feelings when good things happen for you. That's why I was saying self-sabotage is what you're learning to release, because that's not you. Those are your fears, and your fears took on an entire identity. And that identity creates and makes decisions. And then next thing you know, our reality, we look around and we're like, oh, how did I get here? Because you were so afraid to take that leap there, you just settled for here based on your fears. And so Spirit is saying, this is about discovering who you truly are. Your shadow self is the one who is being transformed into the light. Okay, so I do think that, you know, we'll look for the Judgment card. We'll look for another major arcana card, but I definitely feel like you could be going through a spiritual awakening. And this is getting you to let go of everything that doesn't belong to you. Okay, and envy is something too. You are going to have everything that you desire. Okay, so that's something too. Let's see what else is here. What do they need to release? Deck. Thank you. Deck 2. Okay, we have the Moon. Pisces energy. This is the second time it's come up. Okay, So it's so crazy because everybody is releasing, but everyone is gaining. And I love it because I want to be sad slightly, like, oh, okay, yeah, you have to, but I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited for what's to come after you get past this. So what is it that they're releasing? Five of Swords. Yeah. So this is all about healing. Okay. Being hard on yourself. Being hard on yourself. Okay. Your spirit, your soul is perfect. So there's a lot of self-knowledge that spirit wants to bring to you and is bringing it through certain circumstances. Okay. Let's see why the Lovers is here for deck 2. 3 of Cups. 4 of Wheels. Let's see why the 3 of Cups is in reverse. 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, definitely the second time I'm getting walking away from people. Okay, you take it how it resonates. We definitely have a love situation here. What is it about the love relationships for deck 2? Why does this keep coming up? Something's telling me this. Yeah, you're manifesting a soulmate, deck 2. Yay! So I don't know what's going on in your love life, but I mean, the 5 of Swords is here. There has been some disappointment here in love. There has been some disappointment with attracting the right people. But what's crazy is that when you go through this transformation and you release the shadow version of yourself, right? The version that does not resonate with you. But it's crazy because some of these things might have gotten into your mind in a sneaky way to make you believe that you weren't good enough, weren't going to be able to do it, weren't going to succeed, or, you know, all of those thoughts keep creeping into your subconscious, and you're learning not how to reprogram, because it's not that hard. It's just asking yourself, do you really believe this about yourself and what you deserve, and being honest? And then if it's truly in your heart a no, I believe I deserve better, then you can let those thoughts go. Okay. And you're learning how to release by just no longer holding on, no longer giving attention to. Okay. Instead of doubt, we're going to give our attention to hope. That's it. That's the only switch. So I don't want you to think that you have to reprogram so much, but you're definitely manifesting a soulmate and soulmates. But when you go through this transition, and you release your shadow version of yourself, the one that sometimes feels envious or wants more or feels like they're lacking. Okay, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but if you feel like you're lacking, or that word need, if you find yourself saying need a lot, that usually is coming from a low vibration. Okay, instead, I'm seeing that you're going to be able to attract now soulmates, because they will mirror you. But you don't want people to mirror you before you've released this stuff, right? Because then who are you going to attract? You're going to attract people who constantly feel like they need or are hard on themselves, etc. So yeah, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely some heartache here, some disappointment here. The 2 of Wands, not knowing which way to turn. This is where the trust comes in. All right, any more information on what they need to let go of, deck 2? Shadow self, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, yeah, you have to see that luck is on your side. You must believe that luck is on your side, getting closer to love, unconditional love, and what that feels like. Just meditating on what it feels like. Okay, it's so beautiful here, but I see this dark version, right? And it's reminding me of just like this shadow version of who you're not. And the Wheel of Fortune is coming out in the reverse, and it should be in the upright, because that would mean that luck is in your favor, but you're learning to change your perspective. And there will be something that gives you a spark of hope that will help you do it. We have the 3rd eye chakra. Yeah. Okay. Trusting and believing in who you are. The 3rd eye chakra. So this is a pretty spiritual group I can see here. So basically, spirit is calling you, your shadow self is calling you to evolve into the light. The light is the opposite of doubt. The light is hope. Hope, confidence, knowing, love, peace, freedom. So your 3rd eye is being awakened to what needs to be released. So you will see what needs to be released, because it'll be very heavy. Clarity of belief. Yeah, it's time to get back to the beliefs that bring you peace. Clarity of belief. What do you believe? Do you believe that you won't succeed? Okay. So there's some fine tuning that's happening right now, but you're doing an amazing job. Yeah, love abounds. Love is coming in for you. Now, what Spirit is having you do is go through this transformation, getting closer to yourself. The closer you get to yourself, the more confident you become. And it's just like you're this glass of pure water, which is hope and light, everything of the light. And all of that needs to be released is just some of the specimens in the glass, right? You know, when you pour mud in there and it kind of rises to the surface, I'm seeing that mud, or what's in the water, which is your spirit, is just how you feel about yourself. Not, you must know who you are without people seeing you and seeing who you are, your greatness. Okay, because if you wait for people to recognize your greatness, then you're waiting for them to see you before you see you. But Spirit is saying now is the time to see you for who you truly are. And it's the doubt that you're releasing. It's being in your head about certain things. It's your beliefs, getting back, fine tuning your beliefs. All right. Now I see that you're manifesting. So you're definitely manifesting unconditional love. You're manifesting that through your connections with people, more of like a soul tribe, people who really resonate, care about you, support you. We also have people who see you, your vision, your greatness, and then we have the Two of Cups here. Okay, so this would be a romantic connection that I see for those of you who have been going back and forth between making a decision of releasing someone in a relationship or someone who is single. Those are the people I'm talking to with this manifesting card. Yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure this is going to be the other half of you, because we have two, and it could be happening in 2022. We have spiritual union is the two. We have two. We have the Magician. We have ones and twos. Okay. But are you open? See, because if you talk yourself out of good things, how can you receive this good thing? So that's the biggest thing that your shadow self is learning, because your shadow self is not confident. None of our shadow selves are. It's pretty much our worst critic is our shadow self. And the version of us that is our small self, the version of us that gets in the way of our greatness, the version of us that we no longer resonate with. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, you're going through a rebirth. Okay, and what they're gaining, ripeness. Okay, this is also prosperity. So I definitely see when you find a job, you find a career, passion that you love, the abundance is coming in. So whatever you love has this strong magnetic pull. Okay, and then also experience. So you're going to have a lot of experience here with just different experiences, okay, with people. I'm seeing people. There can definitely be some traveling here involved, but I'm just sensing that there are people that you're here to resonate with on a soul level that you are manifesting, but it's taking you releasing some of these people you have attracted, some of the beliefs that you have, some of the doubts that you have. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords burden. Some of the burdens that you have, believing that you owe people, you don't owe anybody but yourself, okay? Or doing it because you feel bad. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you're doing it because you feel bad, you shouldn't be doing it, because you're going against yourself. And that's why you're learning who you are. You're learning who you are, because when you know who you are, you will never go against yourself, okay? By doing what no longer feels good, even if you feel you have to. And if you're questioning how the hell is it going to work out without you having to do it, that's also where the hope comes in. Hope in your spiritual union. Spirit wants you to know there's a safety net. Okay, there's more help for you. So definitely been through a journey here, and I see beautiful things happening. Learn to release also even your finances. Don't be afraid to spend. Okay, there, honestly, guys, this is feeling like a personal reading at this point, but don't feel like you have to hold on to something because you're so afraid that you're never going to get it again. It could be anything, including money here. Okay, you must know there's an abundance. You must know there's an abundance of love, an abundance of money, etc. Okay, if you guys chose deck number 2, don't forget to comment down below. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. All right, I'm moving on to deck number 3. All right, if you guys chose deck number 3, this is your reading in what your shadow self wants you to let go of. black flower fragrance, and masquerade. Okay, let's get some more information here. Coming together. So that's good. Heal. Daydreams and decisions. So some of you could definitely be at a crossroads right now. Okay. Comparison, 5 of Swords, definitely healing. Okay. But the good news is that you are coming up as the magician. You are coming up as a creator. You are coming up as one in authority of being able to create the reality that you desire. So that is really good. You're coming together here with love, but you're being asked to release the version of you in which you are not. Okay, that's why we have the masquerade and also the black flower fragrance. Who you are not. You're release comparing yourself to others. You're releasing being hard on yourself. You're releasing judgment of self. You are learning to love all of yourself. With the 6 of Wands here, there is going to be some type of public recognition after you make the decision to choose yourself 100%. And that can mean many things for you guys. We're going to get some more information. Okay, so you need to release the mask. The mask is who you have to be for others. Okay, we're learning that being authentic in this world is or can feel like a bit of a challenge at times, but you're becoming more stronger in your identity of who you are and understanding that there are people that you are manifesting. Let's get the Magician. Why is that here for deck 3? Shadow Self. Okay, yeah. So things are ending. We have Scorpio energy. Things are ending here for the purpose of a successful outcome. So the healing is necessary so that you can receive. Because basically what's happening is if we protect ourselves too much, we protect ourselves so much to the point where we can become numb, not realizing that we have splinters that need to be healed. And usually like splinters are just things in your spirit that don't sit well. They just feel heavy. Okay. And so, yeah, you are definitely going through a transition and a ego death. Okay. And it's crazy because there's not just one ego death. People think like, oh, I'm going through this ego death. No, this is a journey. Because remember, we cannot detach ourselves from this body and this mind. We are also ego. We're learning to embrace both versions of that, right? That's what I'm sensing for you. Deck number 3, learning to embrace yourself 100%, both feminine and masculine energy with the Empress. You're learning also how to release the doubt about your creativity and the success and the dreams you might be having frequently about where you prefer to be or where you could be. So we have abundance coming in for you. We'll talk about what's coming in. So you're going through a death here. The death of comparing yourself, the death of not feeling good enough. Okay. We also have the 9 of Swords. Some of you could definitely be up at night a lot. Maybe you're dreaming. You could definitely be astro traveling. There's many things you could be doing, but I'm sensing that your spirit is longing to create with the Empress here. 5 of Swords again. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some healing. What are they healing from? Deck 3. Ordinariness. It's almost like just accepting your greatness and healing from those who couldn't, and even forgiving yourself for not believing wholly. Okay, so that's another thing you're learning to let go of, not believing in yourself, and also the projections that you have of yourself. Okay, so there's a little bit of being hard on you. I'm definitely getting a lot of Pentacle energy. So you could be a Taurus, you could be a Capricorn or a Virgo, but we also have the Sun here. Like the Sun is still here regardless of this death that you're going through. You're learning how to let go of the projections of yourself that are not true. Coming together with a more loving outlook, being more gentle with yourself. Okay, why is heal here so many times? 3 times we have it here. Sorrow, something ended, something that you could be going back and forth on, certain decisions that are creating maybe some postponement with certain things, needing more clarity before moving forward with the decision here. But we have the sorrow, the 9 of Swords. Spirit is telling you to go with the flow. You are the creator, don't forget. So sometimes we go to higher levels and we forget who we are. Okay. And it's so crazy because the discovery of self is a journey. Even with myself personally, I learn more about myself, and then months to come, it's like, whoa, I know that too. Wow. Like I can do this too. This exists too. And so this is a beautiful journey of discovering, but it has caused you to, I feel like many of you have already released certain things. Okay. Now we do have the 9 of Swords here twice, which usually means letting go of depressiveness, letting go of sorrow, letting go of pain that has transpired, grieving. Some of you could be grieving a loss. Okay, so the healing, how can they heal? Spirit, how can they heal? Thank you. I love it. Completion. We also have the 2 of Swords, which is the schizophrenia card, which usually means you're going back and forth between a decision. Okay. And maybe if you're going back and forth on a decision, it's usually because you're not following your intuition, or there's no clarity of like knowing what the right decision is. And that happens sometimes as well. So we have the World card here. So how do you do this? You go on an adventure, you go on a journey, you let go of everything that you feel was important to you that is not bringing you happiness. And I know that's very broad, but it's starting with just your thoughts. If you can just start there with being a little bit more aware. And it's like the exhaustion, if some of you guys are not sleeping, or if maybe you have a hard time sleeping for a long time, maybe you're up really early. Okay, maybe you're going through something with your sleep, something with your peace of mind. That's because there's a decision that has to be made. And until you make that decision, there's a lack of peace, okay, in your heart. Page of Wands. This decision is like to follow your curiosity. Sometimes it's adventurous to not know earth signs. I know because I'm a Capricorn. So it's like, even, sometimes being drawn, you could be a earth sign being drawn to a lot of fire signs. And that's usually because there's a really good balance with the elements of fire and earth. And so they kind of bring that curiosity out. That's usually what the Wands is. It's fire, get some fire and excitement in your life is what Spirit is saying. And that's what's coming. You are manifesting this. You are manifesting a swift change. Okay. And I want to get some more information on that. We have harmony coming in for you. Harmony with just making the decision, making decisions and feeling good about them. Okay. What does deck 3 need to release? Shadow Self. Harmony. I just said that. What? I just said that. Yeah. Harmony is what you're manifesting. Harmony with oneself. We have fertility. Some of you are birthing out new projects. Okay. Whatever this was that ended, I definitely feel like it was conflicting with who you truly are, or who you truly were. And so it had to be released for the good. So this definitely could be a person, place, or a thing. Let's get some clarity on why the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Death is here. Yeah, there's some financial and material changes that are getting ready to happen for you. I feel like Spirit was just waiting for you. We have prosperity begins. It's very interesting because I hear that Spirit is very particular about who receives, sometimes based on who you're around. For instance, if Spirit would have given you this blessing that's coming in before, you may have given it to the wrong people. You may have given your time to the wrong place. Okay, could have been a job, could be a thing, You know, it could be many things, but it's definitely an ending that's happening here. And I feel like there is a financial change here. So this could be in your job. Let's look at the job. Thank you. Victory and success. So you will have victory, but it is requiring you to take a leap. So what you're manifesting right now, we have the Magician here. So this is the third time that the Magician has come out. What are they manifesting? Thank you. Okay, the Knight of Swords, something that's coming in very quick. We have the King of Wands and the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, so this is good. So you're manifesting a life partner if you haven't already. Okay, if you already have someone, you're going to find very soon if they are the life partner for you. And I'm sensing that there's a yin and yang here with the Empress and the Emperor. So I'm seeing that spirit is leading you, some of you, to a life partner that brings balance because they're a part of your life purpose. I feel like they're a part of whatever it is that you're doing. There's a foundation of achievements. We have Four of Wands twice. That's harmony. Okay. You're leading to so many great things. And unfortunately, it took having to make room for this, but there is no room. You had no room in your life with all of this energy for all of this new energy to come in. It's victory and success, recognition. Some of you may be YouTubers, could be starting a channel. Either way, I see that you're going to have public recognition and rewards after you make this decision, which some of you, I feel like you could have already made this decision. So if you're getting out of a relationship or if you let go of a relationship recently, you would be manifesting the partner that's actually equilibrium to what you're putting out. But it's like, it's coming through this adventure. It's coming through this adventure, this travel or this expedition that you're getting ready to go on. And it could be scary because it feels unknown. It definitely feels unknown. I'm surprised we didn't have the Fool card. The King of Wheels. Yeah. So you're leading to, some of you could be entrepreneurs, CEOs. This is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. Okay. You didn't just release this or these people for nothing. Let's see what else they're manifesting. Last card. Yeah, you guys are definitely birthing a new beginning and creating a new beginning, a new project, a new business, something that's going to bring you success, but you couldn't see it with all of this. So I feel like many of you are already going through the process of releasing this. Okay, when I say this is meaning what has happened in the past, the projections you have of you, the mask, the person you've been being around other people. You can tell when you're not being yourself and it feels like a chore or a job. You know, you're learning to just be your authentic self, and whoever you attract, you attract. But the good news is when you're your authentic self, everyone around you will be connected to you based on that, you know, not based on something else. Co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. And she's holding the gold. You were meant to be prosperous. It's like you have this big treasure chest and it's been full of fake gold. And Spirit's like, can you release that so you can receive the real thing? Okay. So it's even with the mask, we attract who we're being in that moment. And sometimes we're not always being ourselves. You know how we get a job interview and we change our voice and we change it. It's who we are. We can become a lot of people. And so this is going to take a great deal of honesty, but I'm sensing that you are co-creating. And it also says, I am the oracle. My insight and intuitive flows freely. So you are gifted. And these circumstances that you're going through, especially going through the unknown, has allowed you to strengthen this gift of intuition. So if you guys chose deck number 3, this is your reading and what your spirit or shadow self wants you to release and what spirit is going to be rewarding you with. I guess I could say a reward because it feels like a reward. Okay. Spirit's coming in with a lot of blessings and a lot of prosperity and achievements for the work you've done. I feel like Spirit is saying you've done so good. You've been true to yourself. You've been taking care of you. You've been thinking a little bit more about you, and that's why we've come to this. So yeah, if you guys chose deck number 3, don't forget to comment down below if you guys are looking for some encouragement again on what you need to release. Just remember that releasing is just releasing. There's no specific way to do it. You just let it go. So I am moving on to deck number 4. All right, if you guys chose deck number 4, this is the message for what you need to release or let go of from your shadow self. Okay, your shadow self is saying that the child I was meant to be and sacrifice. So I see that spirit and your shadow self is holding on to someone, another. It seems like a lot of identity things are happening with this reading. I'm finding that many of us in each deck are actually discovering more of who we are. So Spirit wants you to release what you feel has been a sacrifice. Okay, so it's really coming down to feeling or connecting with people. Like I see that this is strengthening bonds, connecting also with people, but I'm seeing that there's just like that maybe downplaying yourself is what it feels like. Maybe downplaying who you are. You've been sacrificing a lot of your dreams for other people's wants and desires that they may have had for you, maybe because of a fear of being rejected, fear of being alone. I see that you're going through a space where you're strengthening your connection with allowing spirit to guide you, allowing your guides to guide you. I feel spirit saying to spread your wings and fly, to shine your light, and whoever it burns or whoever it like blinds is none of your concern. But spirit is saying to let go of like settling. It's the word that I'm getting, settling, or feeling like you have to sacrifice so much to be yourself. It's an interesting perspective to feel like you have to sacrifice your dreams and being yourself for connections or, whatever it may be. And I'm sensing here that actually you have been sacrificing your dreams when you don't have to. Now, it's not just your dreams, it's some other things as well, like your greatness, being able to shine completely, and being around the right people. We have Pisces energy, we have stress. Okay, these are the things that spirit wants you to release. This is probably the first deck I feel like was like straightforward. Releasing the stress, releasing the guilt. Let's see where the stress is coming from for deck 4. Shadow self. Three of Swords. Okay. You see that she's very distressed. Okay, so there's definitely a loss here or a fear of loss. Okay, it could be a relationship with the 4 of Wands. Okay. We have Judgment. That's the first time Judgment has come in. Wow. Some of you could have definitely resonated with 2 decks this time, because I'm feeling like a lot of this is connected. And wow, this is beautiful. You guys are manifesting so much passion and love in your life. If you haven't met your life partner, or if you're with someone that has been on and off, I'm sensing that there is another person. Is this a new person? Thank you. Okay. We have an old relationship that's coming up, 8 of Swords, that maybe you've already let go of. 6 of Swords, doesn't have to be a relationship, but I'm definitely sensing with the 4 of Wands. Why is the 6 of Swords here? For what they let go of or what they're letting go of. 2 of Swords, yeah, going back and forth on your decisions. Okay, people, places, things, take it how it resonates. Another card in love, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like there's a new person that's going to spark your interest. Judgment is here. This wouldn't be someone that you would know. This would be someone that spirit is bringing to you with the Judgment and the Hierophant card. Okay, this is more of a spiritual connection that you are manifesting. Nothingness. We also have Taurus energy here. Okay, we have the Hierophant twice here. So what you believe is very, very important. What you believe is very important is what I'm hearing, because it's shaping your reality. So letting go of beliefs that bring you stress, that make you feel guilty too. 8 of Swords is here. So this would be something mentally that you would be conflicted about, guilty, feeling bad, feeling guilty, doing things because you feel bad. If I don't do this, that's what you're letting go of too, because I was just mentioning this. There's no truth to yourself in being authentic if you are doing things out of guilt. That's not a good place to do things. The great place would be because you're excited, you're passionate, you love it. That's usually like, okay, yeah, I'm in alignment. I'm following my spirit. So your shadow self is releasing guilt. Okay. Where is this guilt coming from? We know this stress is coming from dissatisfaction, moving forward, things that have happened in the past, making a decision, having to make a decision, going back and forth on a decision. But the Judgment card is here, which tells me there's a huge spiritual awakening. So something occurred. And it's like, if you are overwhelmed with stress and guilt, spirit will step in for sure, because the Judgment card is here. So what's the guilt here for? What's the guilt here for? Eight of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords here for? For deck 4? For what they need to let go of from their shadow self? Thank you. Fighting. Yeah, even being guilty for being great or being happy. You know, I just see that you're letting go of being in your head here. You see this energy here. These two are fighting this. These are thoughts. Okay, so the thoughts are creating guilt. And guilt and shame are actually two of the lowest vibrations on the energy grid, the alpha energy grid. Okay, when you measure the frequency of that, it puts you in such a low state. Okay, some of you are breaking free even from religious beliefs, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, the Hierophant is here, so I got to talk about it. Okay, the universe loves you no matter what. And I definitely feel like there's a strengthening bond coming through. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to be worthy of this. You don't have to deserve it. The love is going to be there whether you want it or not. So I'm definitely sensing your beliefs are shifting, you know, feeling bad or guilty about some of the things you're doing in this world, or what will people say about it? Or what will people think about it? Okay, I'm a mother, I'm a father, or I'm a daughter, I'm a brother. I can't do this. I can't act, you know, it's really about caring about what people think of you as well, going back and forth in your decisions. Now, what else is the guilt here for? Because we have the 10, could be definitely some family things coming through, but we have the 6 of Wands, and I'm pretty sure that came up in every single deck today. The 6 of Wands. So many of you are releasing this. You see all this low energy, this dark energy here, sadness. He's, you know, looking away, not knowing where to go, boredom, you know. We have 4 of Wands here though. So let's clarify that. Why is the 4 of Wands here for deck 4? The Star, Aquarius energy, okay? So don't lose hope of the visions that you have for the future. Don't lose hope, okay? We have integration, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You are coming back to yourself, your true self. You are coming back to the true version of you. What is the true version of you? Success. Someone who's excited and not, also we have a little bit of being stuck on the past, just a little bit here, clinging to the past events that happened or didn't work out when there's so much to look forward to. Look at the dark, right? Transitioning into even your integration is, you know, success. We have all of this low frequency energy, and then it's just like the Star card is here. Okay, so not losing hope, not losing sight. We have the Judgment card, okay, which is spiritual. Very, very spiritual. This is like a calling on your life. And no matter what you do, you'll always come back to the same place. Okay? Am I bigger than what I'm making myself? Or is there more for me? If you're asking, is there more? You've done the work. Good job. There's got to be more for me. If you have a feeling that there's more for you, more love, more abundance, more passion, excitement, okay? You're coming up as the Queen of Wands. You're very passionate and creative in a sense. You can create things. Wow, Empress, you're a creator for sure. A mother to many things, a father to many things. Okay, I'm seeing here. The Lovers, Gemini energy. You're definitely manifesting a life partner if you haven't already. Okay, and the World card. Wow, you guys could have definitely been going back and forth between 3. I think it was deck 3 or deck 2. Wow. Huge blessings are coming in. Okay. I feel like many of you are waiting to see the grass become greener on the other side before you take some of these leap of faith. Take the leap of faith before you see where it's taking you. Take the leap of faith out of what makes you feel good. Okay. Because we have the world here. We have a lot of traveling. We have a lot of movement. Okay. Releasing low vibrational and letting go of low vibrational thoughts about what you believe you're worthy of. Like, oh no, I need to do more to get that, or I need to at least have a degree to do that. No. That's why you're coming back to who you were always meant to be. Okay, and let's see who that is. Who is deck 4 always meant to be? You're having a huge spiritual awakening. I'm telling you that right now. The Judgment, the Star card, the Empress, the Lovers, the Hierophant, the World. Wow, you are just meant to be great. And I feel like Spirit has a calling on your life and has had one for some time. The 7 Sisters circle, sisterhood enriches my life. So people are a big part of your purpose and your path here, harmony with people. Okay, so you're meant to meet soulmates in this lifetime. Okay, we also have another, it's just crazy, deck 4. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of. Release everything that makes you feel bad. Release everything that makes you feel heavy, starting with your thoughts, okay? And working your way down, because all I see is success here. Success, 6 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands here, okay? I just see success when you come out of this place in your life, because I definitely feel like with the Hermit, you could be a Virgo, you don't have to be, but I'm sensing that it hasn't been the easiest, but you've done the work. And I just see that there's a new adventure that you're going to be, let go of the fear, deck 4. Let go of the fear. Let go of having to have control over what happens. You must trust and believe that when you take the leap of faith, you will land where your dreams are meant to have you land. Because I'm just seeing that there's so much success here for you. Also recognition with the 6 of Wands for whatever it is that you're doing, okay, or you're working on. So as you're releasing some of these thoughts about yourself, or, you know, whether you can believe in yourself, the stress, the worry, the guilt, it's like, you know, even feeling alone. Okay, that's the 5 of Cups. We have the 5 of Cups twice here. Okay, so not releasing regret. Ooh, that's a big one, deck 4. Every decision you made perfectly sent you here. And now you're here listening to this reading, and now you're going to go off on your journey. Every single thing that has happened in your past, make peace with it. It was for a reason. It's brought you to exactly this space. One little change, you could be anywhere else. Okay, so we have the Hermit here. So I do feel like Spirit is removing people around you temporarily so that you can see that you could do this on your own. So it's not about punishment or anything. It's just you can see that you can do this on your own. So this is a calling on your life. You can see that you can be independent and produce income for yourself. You can see that money flows effortlessly. You don't have to hold on to it too tight. Okay, you're seeing this for yourself, but I'm definitely feeling like there's going to be a need for a leap of faith so you can really see what you're capable of doing. So Spirit wants you to take this leap of faith and into whatever it is. Now, you'll know because it's going to bring you passion. It's going to be something that you've been connected to all along. Could have been in the background as a child. Okay, we're going to get 2 more cards. Any other messages for deck 4 and what they need to release and what they're gaining? Power. You're taking your power back by believing in your potential, believing in your greatness. Okay, you're also manifesting family is what I'm hearing. Family, solitude, yeah. Movement, choices and decisions, okay, and wisdom and balance. So you could be seeing 11 or you could be seeing 5s. But I'm definitely sensing that 2022 will be a big year for you. Whether you're here in 2021, 2022, 2023, it doesn't really matter. But I'm definitely seeing that there's going to be prosperity. There's going to be some type of soulmate connection. There's going to be a new start, a foundation. Okay, and something that brings you hope. It's coming in very, very soon. Okay, you do have the wisdom, and Spirit is taking you through this journey so you can see that you can do it. Okay, that's what this is about. So if you guys chose deck number 4, remember to keep your, release what doesn't feel good. Release the thoughts that don't feel good. At least challenge them. I always say challenge your thoughts by bringing them to the judge of truth. Is this true, or am I choosing to believe it's true? Because you have the power. You have the power to believe what you want to believe. That's where your power is at, deck 4. So even with your religious beliefs, I'm seeing like there's so many things, but if you could just get to a clean blank slate and just start with love, okay? Start with passion, start with your desires, and build from there. And anything that's not in alignment with it will tell you what is out of place. So if you guys chose deck number 4, this is your reading for what your shadow self wants you to let go of. I hope I was able to give you some insight and some clarity on your situation. Beautiful things to come for each deck. Honestly, it's like as soon as I pull the cards and there's low heavy vibration, it's like, but there's a whole new side. And so I love that about endings actually being beginnings that are kind of disguised. So if you guys resonated with this video, don't forget to like it and obviously become a part of the Tarot Tribe by subscribing. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next pick a card reading.